Hello and welcome to Hitogify. Today we're checking out one of my favorite games of all time for the Colecovision. We're talking about Ladybug. Ladybug released in 1982, one of the release titles. It still holds the strings to my heart. Let's check it out.
Your vision is our vision. Colecovision.
Your vision is our vision, Colecovision. Let's do this thing. Ladybug is just a fantastic game. It's arguably a Pac-Man clone, but I would not say it's a Pac-Man clone. So, CV Lunatics, this week we're playing level 2, so I'm choosing level 2, and we'll see how this game plays. So I've got a strategy at the start. Ooh, that's loud. I take out the center section, and particularly the area below as well. In this case, I'll leave that because that is going to be helpful. Get this. If I sit here, he'll come right to it and he'll die. Then I'm going to close this off. So this sort of sections off the center. And then I try to get all of these right here. Oh, I almost didn't get that. Ooh. So you want to get the letters on their colors. It's generally a pretty easy thing to do. There's certain places that no matter where they're coming after, you know exactly where to go. This is a place that will block this section off, and you're not completely safe, but you're generally safe. And that's a good place to have that guy because I don't have to deal with him. Although he's pretty smart. But this is level 2, so that's probably what I'm thinking. I am going to get the letter there. So A's and E's come up more frequently because they are in both words. So that's not one that's nearly as hard to get. This bottom section can be a little dangerous. That's why I get that when I, do my first rounds. And if I can, so that part in the middle there is worth 1,000 points. So if these guys leave for long enough, I killed myself. Oh well. You can't win them all. Now, if I was playing for a high score this time, I would quit and start over. But I'm going to hopefully still be able to spell special. Ooh, there's a lot there. So each time you start, this is going to go a little bit faster. I am going to use this guy one more time. Buy myself some time. Get a little of these. I'm going to get there for this P. Now, I cleared out the top. That is not my usual strategy. I clear out the bottom because it's much harder across the bottom than it is at the top. All right, so I want to get the E on red and the R on yellow. I try to think of that at the start of the game. If you recall, whenever I play while I'm recording, I do a terrible job of that. I'm going to go over here. Section that off. Ooh, this is a bad place to be sure. Because I left that open. Ooh, I'm in a tough spot now. Oh! I might have to start over if I'm going to actually try to spell special, playing this poorly. The one thing I failed to do is this. Got to get rid of that. Close that up there. But this area down here is much more volatile. I'm going to get the E on yellow. Oh, okay. It didn't hurt, but I wanted to get the E on red. So the E on red and the... See, I got another R. That's not helpful. And I've been very lucky this time that it keeps giving me this freebie here. Now this time I'm going to remember to close that and gather this down here. Get this one on yellow. So now I only need the T for that. I already have the I and the R, so these aren't as important. However, if I get the blue hearts, it triples the score of these. Or 5 times, whatever quintuples the score. So as I got that, if you get something red, it's a letter in red, it's 800 points times 5. So that's a way just to you know, shoot your score up a little higher. So I'm going to do that again here. And each of the things in the center go up 500 points each time, starting at 1,000. So if I'm on the level 3, let's see at the bottom right, it says L3 for level 3. Since I've gotten that far, that's worth some serious pointage. The thing in the middle. So I just might. So there I got a bunch of points, and I get this. So I'm already at 32,000. T, there's the T I need. I need the E and the L too, so I'm going to get the E and the L before I finish, which I don't have to finish the board, but it doesn't hurt to get the hearts in blue. If I do that, so let me get the E here. So now I got a free Ladybug, which obviously I need it. I just need the S and the C now. There's the C. So if I can make sure I survive this round, there I am, closing that off. This is where I'm going to try to get the bottom because it's a bit. Oh my gosh! It doesn't work if I can't steer my little guy. Doesn't matter what color that one is. I can certainly get these and get more points for them. Ooh, and I can get that X. So, crossing the bottom, for whatever reason, they're much better at getting you. This any color because I don't care right now. I just need to get these guys. All right, S, S, S. Yeah, so chances are you're not going to get that S, but I have the E and the R, so if I can continue to survive. Oh man, not if I play like that. Sort of closed off the top. That makes me a little safer. I need the R yellow, which I should have paid attention to and gotten right there. But I'll make sure to get it. They're all up there, so I'm going to try to make a quick move down here. Well, I don't need this red, but I'm getting 3 times, so I might as well get it 3 times. 800. This is good because this frees up a lot of time. Way to do that. This is a little iffy because there's lots of ways they can come around and get me. But if I get that center thing, they will freeze and buy me some time. Come on, guys, come on. I mean, no matter what, I have to wait for a while. So that's perfect. So that bought me time, and I got a lot of points for that. I'm at 62,500 now. No T or no S, so this one I just have to complete it. Leave this one open. The smart thing would be to get all the blue hearts. Before I get the rest of those, because I can get a lot of points for them. So these are going to be worth a lot more now. 5 times 800. I'll go ahead and get some of these while I wait around for that. So I need to get that T or that S. The S would be really good. That's the secret garden or whatever they call it. I'm having trouble with that most. This will keep those guys up there mostly. There, I should be able to get these without any problem. Sectioned off at the top, sectioned off the side, at least down to the bottom. Now the chances are I will not have an S or a T. Oh my god. Well, I'm going to get the S. Because I want you to see this. You've already seen the other, so. A free life. In theory, a free life might be more important right now, but I will do this so you can see the veggie harvest. And with this, you can finish without getting all these. The idea is to keep moving and get them in as logical of a path as you can. Don't leave anything hanging really far away. 5,000 points for that Japanese radish, so that's where the points start getting pretty crazy. They're also almost impossible to outrun or do anything at this point. There we go. Try to get the guy going that way. If they come up this way, they will run into that. So at this point, it's boom. It's just panic. I'm not trying to spell extra. I'm trying to finish the boards. Oh my god. I'm dead. Ooh, nothing like some panic. All right, so let's see if I can do this. And I'll clear out that, which is a pretty good start. And then any letters I get 1 point for right there. Ooh, clearing that out is good too. I'll go ahead and try this, but the chances that I get a free life at this point, I mean, they move so insanely fast that it's hard to strategize against them. Well, there I kind of did, but more luck than anything. So 182,330. So I didn't do anything truly extraordinary in that game, and I lost 2 lives very early, which could have benefited here, so I could get a little farther. But once they start going that fast, I mean, I was just trying to section off an area and get something done. You just have to know that goes around, another one's going to come out, and then strategize. How can I get these last pieces? Since they are intelligent, they especially starting level 2, you can guide them where you want. If you want them at the top, just go to the top for a little bit, find a safe spot where you're sectioned off, and just sit there for a little bit. They'll go that way, and then you go around the other way. Now, usually one will still come off and head for you, but you can usually get far enough away, and if you have a strategy to where you know if I get to that turnstile, if I can get past it and turn, then they're going to be trapped. That'll buy you time. If you can also do that to where you're utilizing the skulls, then you're set, because you'll eliminate one, you'll get out of an area, And you can work your, once that one dies running into the skull, it's your, from that point on, you got it to reset up and actually strategize, get what you want for the next thing, maybe clear out an area or whatever. So hopefully this was helpful to somebody. A super fun game. And then the better you get, that last, once you get to that last thing though, it's all over. That's where you need a couple lives to have gotten there. If I could have gotten another extra just to buy another life, that would have been amazing. And I do believe I have spelled special twice in the game before. That's why I try to go for special first. But if you're just learning to strategize in this game, the first thing you want to do is just learn to get extra lives and spell special secondarily. Now, it seems on level 2, the special is a little easier to get. So I would, you might try it right away. Anyway, hopefully this will give you strategies, because once you, the first time you get special or the vegetable harvest, it's amazing. That's when you're like, oh, so there's all these achievements to unlock. And then once you get through a screen or even 2 when they're going that fast, that's an achievement. And of course, extra is an achievement. And doing it twice or doing 2 specials twice, there's always another level you can get to. And if you start on level 1, you'll be able to get those, after a little bit of play and after you've played with the strategy. I still feel I'm really weak on the turns right now because I hadn't played it for, I don't know, a year or more when this came up. So there's room for growth, even for me. So hope you enjoyed this. Catch you next time on Hitogify.